Hey guys, and welcome! In today's video, I'm gonna give you some more info about the most powerful gadget of Battlefield 2042, the SOFLAM, and how it really works and how you can use it to your advantage. The SOFLAM is basically a recon scope with different functions that is unlocked at level 56. So that takes a while, but it's worth the wait, cause at least in my opinion it's the most powerful gadget in the game. The description of the SOFLAM says it's a target designator that allows allies to lock on to the painted targets. So when you look through it by pressing the aim down sights button and point it at an aircraft or a ground vehicle, it will lock onto it and keep the lock for a few seconds, even if you don't follow the target anymore. That means that now every player with a recoilless M5 can lock onto the vehicles with their launcher and fire their rockets like guided missiles. Only this would be reason enough to play the SOFLAM, cause this way you can control the whole airspace above and the area around an objective and scare away enemy pilots and drivers. And even if there's no teammate with a recoilless M5 nearby, just keep on locking onto targets. That's already enough for most pilots and drivers to make them panic and crash their vehicles, make mistakes or be distracted from their targets. Cause the pilot or driver inside the vehicle will get a lock-on warning every time you designate them with the SOFLAM. If you play the recoilless M5 on the other hand, look out for these red rectangles and point your M5 on it to lock on. Then just fire and forget, your projectile will find its way automatically. This does not only work for aircrafts but also for tanks and other ground vehicles. By designating them, you not only make it easier for your teammates to hit them with the M5 but also spot the enemies inside. That means when one of the vehicles get destroyed, these kills count as assists for you. If there is no teammate reacting to your lock-ons or playing an M5, you can also destroy those vehicles on your own. Just get into the match with the Specialist Angel and your SOFLAM loadout. Call in a loadout crate and after designating a target, you quickly switch to another loadout where you have the recoilless M5 equipped. Then lock on and fire at the target. But it also works fine if you play Sundance and use the anti-armor grenades. They also lock on much better if the vehicles have been designated before. The only things you can't lock onto are the Robot Dog Ranger and Boris Sentry turret. But these can at least be spotted for your teammates, cause designating vehicles and aircrafts is only half of what the SOFLAM is capable of. It also works as a spotting scope. When you look through it and point it at an enemy, they will get spotted with a red dot above their heads and also as red dot on the minimap for a few seconds. This works within a distance of 500 meters, so you can easily check for enemies on nearby objectives or place yourself on a building and just keep spotting and designating targets for your team across the map. The only disadvantage is that you can only spot targets that are in your line of sight. So enemies hidden behind walls or obstacles can't be spotted. But that's not too bad considering that you can easily spot a huge group of enemies with just one look and you can even spot them through smoke. That's the same for the vehicle lock-on function, by the way. This also works through smoke and within the same distance. So when you point the SOFLAM at a group of enemies, they all get spotted and each enemy that gets killed by one of your teammates counts as an assist for you. And especially since the proximity sensors got nerfed with the last update and have a lower radius and interaction time now, the SOFLAM got even more powerful. You can turn whole matches to your team's advantage simply by using this gadget and spotting and designating targets with it. And you don't even have to get into the thick of the battle. You can do it from a safe distance. It also doesn't have a scope glint, so you can't easily get spotted by the enemies. In addition, you can also zoom the scope by pressing your melee button when aimed down sights. This is F on PC and right stick on console with the default button mapping, and B or circle with the alternative mapping. And that's it for today. I hope this video gave you some insight on the SOFLAM and how it works, and if it did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.